Hi and welcome to the Write channel where we talk all things creative writing. My name's Nicola Monaghan and I'm a prize-winning author from Nottingham in the United Kingdom. And today I'm going to tell you all about ways you can use Microsoft Word to plan, organise and navigate your projects. Basically, I'm going to show you a way to use Word as a kind of Scrivener light. So it's a little bit like you've got the index cards in Scrivener. And it's all through a really nice, neat piece of functionality called the navigation pane. So let's get into it. So I'm going to show you a really neat little bit of functionality in Microsoft Word that can help you plan, navigate and organise your work. This is really, really useful if you're writing a novella or a novel, but it also can be useful if you're writing an essay, and you can use it to generate a table of contents. You can use a very similar method to put your references in and to generate a reference list, which I'm also going to show you in this video. So we're going to start here with a novel that I've been writing called Flyboats. It's not out in the world yet, but hopefully will be in the not too distant future. But I'm going to show you how this functionality works here. And the function we're looking for is called the navigation pane. And it's underneath the View tab in Word. So you literally go to View, Navigation pane, and up comes the navigation. And here I've got all my chapters and scenes that I've labelled in the document, and I can literally click between them and it will take me to the writing. So that works a little bit like the index cards in Scrivener. And in fact, it works even more like that because you can literally drag and drop them around if you want to move your scenes and put them in a different place. So you can use them to move around in your document and find the different places to edit. You can use them to reorganize your document and move things around the way I just showed you. And you can also use them to plan your work. Okay, so I've set up some sample text so I can show you in Word how to use this. I've used just the lorem ipsum usual text, but I have put some chapters in and some sections. Now, at the moment, if I go to my navigation pane, it still helps me a little bit because I can search the document for certain words. So, for example, if I searched for chapter, it would show me where they were in the text. I can also go to the different pages, so it does help a little. But actually, it doesn't have any headings yet. If I go to headings, there's nothing there. And that's because I haven't formatted my headings properly yet. So let me just get rid of the navigation pane for now. Now, we format them here. So if I go to the Home tab, and then these are where it says styles, that's where you format your headings. Now, in this particular selection of styles here, there's actually heading 1 and heading 2. So we've got a major heading and a minor heading. If I wanted more than that, I could add them. They are already some pre-configured and I can configure my own as well. So I'm going to make the chapters heading 1s. So I've got 3 of these to do. There we go, chapter 3. And then I'm going to make the section headers heading 2s. And you'll see it changes the format to the format there. Now, you don't have to have that format. You could say if you wanted the format to be different of your chapter headings, you could make it the way that you wanted it to look. Let's say you wanted the text colour to be red. That's all fine. And then what you do is you literally go there and then you right click up here and you say update heading 2 to match selection. And actually it changes it throughout your document. So it is really quite clever. And now whenever you format something as heading 2, it will look like the other heading 2s. So you don't have to stick with the special blue text that is the default. I think it looks really nice, but you don't have to stick with that. You can use your own format completely. Now, when I go to the navigation pane, so that's View, Navigation pane, and there are my chapters and my sections, and I can just literally click through them and go to the different places in my document. So it's really helpful for me. I can close various chapters down so that I'm just viewing one chapter. And then if I want to, right at the beginning, I can put in a table of contents. I literally go to References, Table of Contents, and pick the one I want. There are a couple of automatic ones that I can just pick from. I can do a manual one and decide myself what I want it to look like. There are some that I can download from office.com. I can do a custom table of contents, but I'm just going to pick one of the automatic ones just for quickness. And there you go. I've got a lovely table of contents. You can actually do a similar thing with references, which is really useful if you're writing an essay or journal article. And this is how that works. You just put insert citation, add new source, then you put the details of your book in. So let's say, I'm just going to put my own book in here for quickness. So you can pick what kind of source you're citing here, whether it's a journal article, a book or a book section or a website even. I'm going to pick book and then put my first novel in here. Put the city it's published in and the publisher. And there you go, because I've picked Harvard here. It's put in a Harvard in-text citation. You can pick different styles and you can even change it when you've finished your document if for some reason you need to swap referencing style. So just like the table of contents, you can then insert a reference list at the end. So you're in the same part of Word references as you might expect, the references tab. You go to bibliography and then you can choose the type of bibliography. I'm doing Harvard, so it's more of a reference list. So I'm going to do that. And there you go. It puts all the details in for me in the correct format. So that can save you an absolute ton of time if you're writing an essay or article. And if you're writing a novel or novella, this can really help you navigate your document. You can also use it to plan from absolute zero. So you can actually put your ideas and planning into a Word document like this. So this is a very simple plan, perhaps about somebody's life. It's not very interesting or very imaginative, but it's just to show you how you can do that. So you can literally go to each one of these and highlight them as a heading. And then that's your plan. And then literally underneath, you can start to write your notes. I can put my navigation pane in and I can go between one and another really easily. Again, I can open and close them so that I can hide the chapters and work on one specific one. So it just can be a really useful little tool for you to use when you're writing in Microsoft Word. I know that I found it really helpful for all sorts of reasons, and I've also found that it really saves me such a lot of time. So I wanted to share that with you. If you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please do give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more of the same. I post videos every Monday at 4 p.m, so watch out for them. And thanks for watching. Hopefully see you in the next one.